Welcome back to the quiet. Welcome back to the space within, where we can gently untangle the threads of who we truly are. Today, we turn our gaze inward to one of the most powerful and often misunderstood forces within us, the ego. Because this topic is so foundational to our peace, I have divided this exploration into two parts. Today, in part 1, we will unmask the ego and understand its origins. In our next session, we will focus on the final integration and the ultimate liberation. Let us begin this first step together. The construct of I understanding the ego's origins. What is this ego? It is not evil. It is not something to be destroyed. Think of it as a construct, a magnificent, intricate, often noisy construct. It is the story you tell yourself about yourself. It is the I that walks through the world, that says, mine, that feels hurt, that wants more. From the moment we are born, we begin to build this I. We learn our names. We are told our roles, a son, a daughter, a student, a friend. We collect experiences, praise, criticism, joy, pain. Each of these becomes a brick in the walls of our identity. The ego is necessary. It helps us navigate the physical world. It helps us distinguish me from not me. Without it, we would not survive. But over time, this protective construct, this survival mechanism, can become a prison. The bricks that were meant to define us can begin to confine us. The story we tell ourselves about who we are can become so loud, so pervasive, that we forget there is a storyteller. We forget there is a deeper, quieter essence beneath the narrative. The ego lives in comparison. It thrives on validation. It constantly whispers, am I good enough? Am I doing enough? Do I have enough? What do they think of me? It is the endless internal monologue, the judge, the critic, the insecure child, the proud peacock, all rolled into one. Today we are not here to condemn this part of ourselves. We are here to understand it, to observe its patterns, its motivations, its subtle disguises. Because only by truly seeing the ego can we begin to gently loosen its grip. Only by recognizing its whispers can we choose to listen to a different, more authentic voice within. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge this I within you. Feel its presence. And with an open heart, let us begin to explore the landscape of its magnificent, yet sometimes limiting creation. The ego's illusions: safety, separation, and scarcity. The ego operates on three fundamental illusions, three pillars upon which its entire magnificent structure rests: the illusion of safety, the illusion of separation, and the illusion of scarcity. Firstly, the illusion of safety. The ego believes that if it controls everything, if it plans meticulously, if it knows every outcome, it will be safe. It constructs elaborate defense mechanisms: pride, denial, blame, avoidance, all in an attempt to shield itself from perceived threats. It clings to comfort, to the familiar, even if the familiar is unhealthy. It convinces you that change is dangerous, that vulnerability is weakness. This quest for absolute safety is a tireless, unwinnable war. Life is inherently uncertain, inherently vulnerable. The ego's fear of not being safe keeps us from truly living, from taking risks, from experiencing the profound beauty of uncertainty itself. Secondly, the illusion of separation. The ego tells you that you are an isolated island. I am me and you are you. My suffering is mine. Your joy is yours. It fosters competition, judgment, and a sense of us versus them. It thrives on labels and categories. I am successful, they are failures. I am right, they are wrong. This illusion fuels loneliness, resentment, and conflict. It disconnects us from the fundamental truth that all life is interconnected. The deeper spiritual truth is that we are all expressions of the same unified consciousness, different notes in the same cosmic symphony. The ego's need for a distinct I prevents us from experiencing this profound unity, this shared humanity. And thirdly, the illusion of scarcity. The ego believes there isn't enough. Not enough love, not enough money, not enough time, not enough recognition. It drives us to accumulate, to hoard, to constantly strive for more, believing that more will finally fill the empty space it feels within. This illusion perpetuates a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. Even when we achieve more, the ego quickly shifts the goalpost, pointing to the next thing, the next achievement, the next validation. It tells you that your worth is dependent on what you have or what you do, never simply on what you are. In truth, the universe is abundant. There is infinite love, infinite joy, infinite peace available. The ego's scarcity mindset blinds us to this inherent richness. Observe these illusions at play within you. Do you recognize the ego's attempts to control, to separate, to convince you that something is lacking? Simply notice, without judgment. This is the first step in disarming their power, in seeing them for the mirages that they are. The ego's defenses, the masks we wear. The ego, in its relentless pursuit of these illusions, safety, separation, scarcity, develops an elaborate wardrobe of defenses. These are the masks we wear, often unconsciously, to protect its fragile sense of self. We become master actors in the drama of our lives, sometimes forgetting we're even wearing a costume. One common mask is the perfectionist. The ego whispers, "If I am perfect, I cannot be criticized, I cannot be hurt, I will be loved." So we strive for flawlessness, crippling ourselves with impossible standards, terrified of making a mistake. The underlying fear is often rejection or inadequacy. Another is the martyr or victim. The ego here seeks safety through helplessness, through blame. If I am suffering, no one can expect anything of me. It's not my fault. I am owed sympathy. This mask, while seemingly passive, is a powerful form of control, deflecting responsibility and often manipulating the emotions of others. Then there's the controller, or know-it-all. This ego believes it must always be right, always be in charge, to avoid the discomfort of uncertainty or the threat of someone else's opinion. It dominates conversations, dismisses others' ideas, and rigidifies its beliefs, desperately trying to maintain an illusion of intellectual superiority. The pleaser ego sacrifices its own needs and desires to gain approval, believing that if everyone likes them, they will be safe from abandonment. This mask leads to exhaustion, resentment, and a lost sense of self. And finally, consider the spiritual ego. This is perhaps the most cunning. It uses spiritual concepts. I'm more enlightened. I'm above that. I know the truth, to reinforce its sense of superiority and separation. It judges others' spiritual paths, prides itself on its progress, and uses spiritual wisdom as another shield against vulnerability. These are just a few examples. Your ego may wear a unique combination of masks. The key is to begin noticing them. When you feel a strong emotional reaction, anger, defensiveness, shame, pride, pause. Ask yourself, which mask am I wearing right now? What is my ego trying to protect? What illusion is it trying to maintain? This isn't about shaming the ego. It's about seeing it for what it is, a brilliant but ultimately limited strategist. By observing its masks, we begin to create a space between who we truly are and the role we've been playing. We have reached the end of part 1. We have unmasked the illusions, but our journey is only half complete. In part 2, we will move from observation to liberation, exploring the art of humility and the final integration of the soul. Walk in peace until we meet again.